All right, so today we're going to play this Esper Mentor deck finally. This is a deck that got a fair bit of hype after Modern Horizons came out with the addition of Unearth and Force of Negation to your deck, which is pretty good. I mean, we all know that Force of Will is pretty good with Monastery Mentor. Being able to like get a token for your 2-for-1 makes it kind of a little less damaging. So free spells good with Mentor, more at 11. And a resurgence of JVP is something I'm pretty interested in as well. There was a lot of hype around it during the Hogak time period, and that's kind of when this deck got submitted. Didn't really get a chance to play it during the Hogak time period, though, so I'm kind of getting to it now. And we may see, like, in the sideboard, there's, like, 4 Yixlid Jailers. That may not be correct now that Hogak's not around, but you do still want some number of graveyard hate because I think that decks like Dredge and Phoenix and stuff like that still exist. So we're going to play with them with the understanding that we probably are going to hate them, but whatever. I think it's still worth playing. It's still worth trying. So I'm interested to see with Unearth how good Yixlid Jailer is and how effective it is as a graveyard hate piece. But I don't know a super ton about this deck. I have never actually played with it before, so bear with me, chat, and do bear in mind I'm probably going to screw a lot of it up. And I don't know. Overall, I think it could be powerful. Anytime you have a deck with a bunch of discard spells, maybe some counter spells, like cheap interaction with some good card advantage engines, then it probably has a chance in Modern. Although a lot of times the interactive decks aren't that good. But Monastery Mentor does kill surprisingly quickly, as we've seen in Legacy multiple times. So pretty interested to try this out. Just going to break it down real quick. 19 lands. I don't really know what's correct on the mana base. We're pretty high on basics, but I don't know. There's a lot of things like Path and stuff like that that like are in the format, so I like having a fair bit of basics. And our deck is 3 colors, so it's not unreasonable for decks to bring in Blood Moon against us, and like having a high number of basics to kind of play around that seems pretty reasonable. But 4 basics for a 19 land deck is kind of high, especially in a 3-color deck. We then have 26 1-drops. Not interested in beating a Chalice of the Void anytime soon. We got to Force Negation that. This is about artifacts? Yeah, it does. All right, we can bounce it with Teferi. But yeah, we got the cheap removal. We got a set of push. We got 2 Path to Exiles. Going to kind of try to move those together. We got a set of push, 2 Path to Exiles. Makes a lot of sense. Path to Exiles pretty bad if you're trying to discard them and constrict their resources. But it is something you're going to want access to in your 75. We do have 4 ops and 4 Serum Visions, so high on cantrips for our JVPs. Makes a lot of sense. I'm kind of surprised not to see any like Thought Scours here to help turbo out flipping Jace Vryn's Prodigy, but what do I know? I mean, I didn't build the deck, like I said, don't know a lot. That's something I'm going to be looking into. The Spell Pierce also looks kind of like nonsense. It's a cheap piece of interaction. It's a counter spell. Could be good, could be awful. Seems like not really a main deck card, and you do see one on the board, but I don't really know why there's one in the main deck. 2 Surgical Extraction is probably, once again, another relic of the Hogak time period, but I do like it still because, like I said, Phoenix Dredge still going to be popular decks. And worst case scenario, we could just loot them away with Jace Vryn's Prodigy, so can't be that bad. Also, we could just make a token with Monastery Mentor, and it can be good against the control decks too. I don't know. I'm willing to try it. I think it can still be good. Next up, we got the discard spells, which we got, 4 Inquisition, 2 Thoughtseize. I think that's the split that Jun's played for a while, so I'm not super surprised to see that. Our burn matchup probably sucks, which makes a lot of sense to have more Inquisitions than Thoughtseizes. You don't want to lose even more life to your own cards, so pretty unsurprised to see that. And then we got 3 Unearths. That is a card from Modern Horizons that we're going to try to leverage. Pretty good with these Snapcaster Mage, Jace and Prodigy cards. Unearth is just a free one. Free Snapcaster Mage, I guess. There's a 1-mana Snapcaster Mage that pairs with another spell, so pretty sweet to see that. You can just Unearth, Snap Unearth, so you can just pay 1 mana, get Snapcaster, and then just flash it back again, get back your JVP or your Monastery Mentor. So pretty powerful. Going to be able to leverage that pretty well. Excited about that. Is a good reason to have 4 Snapcaster Mage and 3 Jace Vryn's Prodigy, even though like JVP is fine in multiples because you can discard, like even though it's legendary, you can discard the other one to the first one. But Snapcaster Mage is a little better with the Unearth package. And it's a little bit better with Teferi Time Raveler, where you can just like play Teferi, pick up your own Snapcaster Mage, and you kind of have that trick available to you. Obviously, we are a Mentor deck with Esper Mentor. We got 4 Monastery Mentors, and that pairs well with all our 1-drops and our free spells. And we got 2 Force Negation as another Modern Horizon card to help turbocharge this deck and give us another free spell. Pretty excited. A lot of slots make sense. Very configurable. A lot of these slots I could easily see being other cards, and that's something that's really attractive to me as a deck, like something that's customizable, and especially when you can customize it to attack specific metagames, which I think these colors have access to the tools to do that. White has a lot of good sideboard options. JVP to victory, baby. This is my shit. That's what's up, J-Train. Mishra's Bob was a solid free spell to get alongside Mentor. That's pretty smart, Ace. I don't know why there's not in this deck, but that is pretty smart. We also have, as I was talking about, 4 Yixlid Jailer as Graveyard Hate to pair with our Surgical Extraction, gives us a total of 6 Graveyard Hate spells. Makes a fair bit of sense. Also beats down Collective Brutality. This is our probably our burn card, because like I said, the burn matchup's got to be abysmal. And, you know, so it also is good against some of the, I don't know, the other matchups where maybe you wanted access to a Duress or you want another removal spell. It's not as efficient. Just Collective Brutality, very flexible card. Seen it in a lot of black-green decks. For our Tron matchup, we have Fulminator Mage plus Unearth. That's a combo, in case you guys are curious. And, yeah, so we're interested in that. Also has text against the control matchup where you can just, like, plan to Stone Rain them out of the game with Unearth, snapping Unearth with Fulminator Mage and stuff like that. Pairing for that, the control matchup is Narset. Narset, good against Phoenix as well. Shuts down them drawing cards and, you know, draws us maybe some spells that matter on our own. Like, having access to the Teferi Narset lock, which we saw how impactful that was in the Phoenix League that I played earlier today. Got to plug the previous video. Having Teferi plus Narset is very, 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 very powerful against Phoenix and can kind of function as a soft lock. Another spell pierce for the combo matchup, being able to pair with the Force Negations and the rest of the counterspell suite makes a lot of sense. Flexes to the control matchup. I don't really know why we have so many cards for the control matchup, but Blue-White is pretty popular, so I guess I'm not super unhappy to have it, but it is. I might want more cards for like the humans matchup. We have a fair bit of 1-mana removal spells in the main deck, but overall, like something like Thalia seems like it absolutely obliterates our deck if we don't have the if we can't catch up with the discard spell or we don't have the removal spell right away. On that topic, we have an Engineered Explosives. That's probably, like, at its best against humans, but it's a very good new 3-color decks for answering random permanents as well. We've seen that happen for a long time, but there's not as many 3-color decks now that can leverage Engineered Explosives as there used to be, but definitely still a powerful option. Stony Silence for all the Tron matchup and for the artifact decks that are going around. Not as good against Wur as we'd want it to be, but because Urza doesn't shut down Urza, still fairly good. Celestial Purge, mostly for Phoenix, good against, like, black-green decks and various other matchups where there's black and red permanents. Pretty obvious card. Coming against like Burn too if you want it. And last but not least, Path to Exile. This is for when we have big creatures that Fatal Push doesn't catch. We're going to want access to another path. And yeah, so we can kill those creatures and maybe the land doesn't matter as much. I don't know. 1-mana removal spells in the sideboard. Big fan. Take that approach a lot with Phoenix. So let's get started. Kind of talked about the deck, my thoughts on the deck. We'll talk about it again after it's all over. All right, Esper spells. Let's do it. I want Baubles and Scours instead of Opt-in Serum. I think I want Serum Visions for sure, Shadows. I think Serum Visions is impactful enough that I really want access to that card. I can buy that we want Baubles, though. The free spell, like Bauble being a free spell, is really, really big. Pokemaster Pika. Bauble in a JVP deck is worse than Visions? Why is that? Bauble seems fine in a JVP deck. I mean, it still fills the graveyard, right? Serum helps dig. Well, Serum just helps, like, hit your land drops. Like, we are a 19-land deck. When you're justifying cutting that load of lands, you need cantrips like Serum Visions to be able to set up your draws. Oh, my God. Speaking of, this is something I was not excited about at all. And kind of, like, touches on the, like, how high we are on basics right now. And this is something you need to keep in mind when you're building your Phoenix decks, too. Having enough freaking lands that cast Serum Visions when you need to hit your land drops. Like, I'm very incentivized to keep this hand because we have a Force of Negation and an Inquisition. It just feels so hard to mulligan this. But holy cow, if this was a Watery Grave. Alright. Or Darkslick Shores. Like, oh my God. Keep. I'm so ready. This is probably a keep lose if I've ever seen one. You make room for another set of cantrips by cutting the 2 surgicals and 1 pierce in one of the random card. Goblin Guide? Vomit. Alright. Yeah, maybe this will help us hit our land drops. Land, please. How about Monastery Mentor? Alright. Shock. Don't want to Inquisition them? Kinda. Kinda want to hit land drops. Kinda want to Inquisition them. Oh, God. Make it all stop. Inquisition you. I think this is going to be worth more. Yeah, see, we can just, like, take a Lightning Bolt. We can force Searing Blaze. We're going to go Bold. Like, it's, like, basically not killing Guide here is worth it because I want another look at a land, as well as it's only going to take 2 damage versus, like, being able to take a 3 damage spell. I think makes a little bit more sense. Although, that doesn't make sense if the Inquisition would catch something later, so maybe I screwed that up, but I want this guy to, like, help me find lands. God, if they drew Eidolon too. Also, yeah, that's another thing. If they drew Eidolon, like, puke. Oh, God, Snapcaster Mage. Make it all stop. Alright, what's the 7th card? Go. Gosh. Ugh. Bolt me. 11. Alright, we know Searing Blaze. Sacred Foundry? Yeah, we know that's Sacred Foundry. Now we know nothing. We just know Searing Blaze. Land, please. Thank you. Push that. Alright, well, I would say the cards don't matter, but in a Force of Negation deck, I think the cards do actually matter. What are you doing? I don't understand what they were thinking there. Alright. This land is not quite on time, but I think we have a chance this game. I mean, we're above 10. We got an Unearth. We know they have a Searing Blaze that's not doing a lot in their hand right now. Let's Serum Visions and try to set up for a pretty good turn. Ooh, the Darkslick Shores is nice. I think we're gonna want the Fatal Push. Yeah, I think we're gonna want a Fatal Push. Like, this game's gonna go grindy, and I think it's very likely we're gonna draw another creature. And if they draw an Eidolon at any point, we're in big trouble. Even though we have Snapcaster, like, using a Snapcaster to get out of it doesn't seem great. What do you have? Force Jar me to 7. Sure. Need them not to have the creature this turn. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, alright. This game's gonna be really hard to win. Especially because they can so easily play around Force Negation for the rest of this game. By just, like, fetching to kill our Monastery Mentor and stuff. So, like, yeah, now we're just, like, in a lot of trouble. Because we need to assemble a clock still. Maybe I'll put Snapcaster Mage in and try to bait it. I might do that. Land. Shock. Alright. Okay. Thoughtseize. Nice. Alright. We're going to try to bait this Searing Blaze on their turn. Because we know that's one of the cards in their hand, and I don't mind trading for some life. Like, cashing this in is pretty nice. Alright, cash, target this. And even if they do it on, like, my upkeep or something, we can just hard cast Force of Negation. Okay. What you doing? No, thank you. Alright. Now I just have to hope this is good enough. What do you got? Do you have another one? Oh, you just have 2. Alright, obviously. Okay, we're at 2. This kills the quickest, so let's play it. Go. Although, if they draw a creature, this is pretty bad. I need them to miss so many times. Alright, you didn't miss. Golly, I was just talking about how bad I think the burn matchup probably is. Although we almost, I guess, got something started, but... Yikes. You think that was a mole? I don't think it was good enough. I don't think it was bad enough to mole. It just, like, was good against most of the decks, and if we drew a land a little earlier, I think we were in good shape. We could bring in Fulminator Mage, try to cut them off white. It doesn't feel like the angle I want to attack them from, though. Like, I kind of want to attack them from this kind of angle. Oh, God. This card seems like it could not matter less. Surgical Extraction's heinously bad. This is kind of how I want to sideboard. not in love with Path to Exile, but we are going to need a fair bit of removal. I think there's real merit to bringing in Fulminator Mage. I just don't know what I want it for. Like, over. Maybe I just don't want it. Yeah, I mean, it's not really the angle I want to fight them on. I think there's good merit to bring it in. I would bring in Path. Yeah. The third Path? Not if we're bringing in Purge and we have Collective Brutality. I just think that's too much removal. Alright, this is pretty good. I think I'm happy to keep this. This is going to fetch a Hallowed Fountain, which I assume we have in our deck. I assume we have a Hallowed Fountain. Let's look. Dip, 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 dip. Yeah, we have 2 Hallowed Fountains. We're gods. Alright, here's this. So, don't think I'm pathing a Goblin Guide here. I might path it on turn 2. God, this burn matchup. This is going to be a tough one to win, even with this Force of Negation. But I'm hoping this Mentor is going to stick and be very good. Sunbaked Canyon on turn 1? Alright, Rift Bolt. Your hand has to have just like a sicko amount of 2-drops, right? Like, there's no way they would keep this kind of mana base, right? Without having just like a stupid hand. Collective Brutality. Wow. Ooh. I really want to play Mentor on 3. Like, really badly. Maybe I just pass. Maybe I hold this Collective Brutality and try to get full value out of it. Ugh. Alright. I'm going to play this slowly. I think their hand's slow, so I think I can afford to play this. I don't think I'm desperately needing to pitch any of these cards. This could be wrong. But I really want to go... Oh, and then I shouldn't have played the swamp then. I thought I was going to Collective Brutality. Now I have to shock unnecessarily. That could easily cost me this game. Whew. Sequencing already off to a rough start. But I was pretty sure I wanted to Collective Brutality at the start of the turn and was ready to slam it. And then, like, thought about it again and don't really think I want to. I guess this represents, like, counterspells and stuff. The question is, if they slam Eidolon here, am I just shocking and playing Mentor? And I think I might. Rift Bolt. Okay. Alright. I think I'm going to shock and play. I think I'm going to shock play Mentor. Speedland. Alright, well, actually, that's not bad. We could fetch an island. I think that's what I want to do. And then we can pitch this other land. I don't need a second black source for anything, right? I'm going to take a look at the deck while we're searching. What are you doing? Why are you fetching? Okay. Bolt me. Alright, that is fine. Okay, thanks for sharing. There's reason to have double black if I want to reanimate the Snapcaster, but I'm planning to pitch it. Honestly, Collective Brutality, Snap Collective Brutality was probably just good enough to win this game. But I want to be greedier than that. Card cast Force Negation requires double blue. I'm just going to grab an island. Mentor. Alright. Yeah, I think this might be a little greedy, but we're at such a high life total, I just don't really care. If they want to start pointing burn spells at my Monastery Mentor too, I'm just like pretty happy with that, right? Like, we're just trading for cards and then setting up to have a brutal Collective Brutality. Ugh. Just draw Unearth easy. They have to have an idol on hand? Yeah, they didn't have an idol on hand. That's so weird to me. Like, I don't know what their hand can comp of now. This has been a weird game. This has definitely been a weird game. And I'm happy I didn't get punished yet for playing the swamp that one turn. I mean, I guess I by definition have, because, like, I could have fetched better there or whatever, but okay, that's fine. What you pointed at? Me? Me. Oh, yeah, okay. I mean, I'm just looking to untap with Mentor. If I get to untap, go to my draw step or whatever, just like very happy with that. Okay. I think I'm okay with that. Lava Spike me. Alright, here's where I think I want to Force of Negation. Yeah, because I don't think they can kill it now. We stay at a pretty high life total, and I get to Collective Brutality escalate all the way. Yeah, if they bolt Mentor now... Oh, they should have Lava Spike. That's fine. You do not have Fire Blast, big dog. Alright. Collective Brutality, escalate, 2 modes. Cast. And we'll discard a path because I don't think we need 2. Oh god. How do I stack this? How do I stack this well? Always healed. Always healed. Gotcha. Go to 5. Maybe we should have pitched the land. Nah, if I draw Unearth, I want to be able to... Yeah, if I draw Unearth, I want to be able to do Unearth things with Snapcaster Mage, right? Oh, no, I pitched it. Never mind, I'm just an idiot. Oh, no, but I still want to be able to snap Collective Brutality. Yeah, all right, big smart. Killer Bonelli, thank you much for the follow. I really appreciate it. This is, like, kind of hard to figure out. But we have this, like, super quick clock now, right? You have no cards in hand. I'm at 5. We have a path. I don't really know what gets them out here, but I think I'm in pretty good shape. Don't want to pay 2 life. Alright, they can crack Sunbaked Canyon. Path makes a 5th creature. Alright, well, maybe we just die because they top deck 2 burn spells in a row. Yeah, that's something that can happen, I suppose. Snapcaster Mage. Collective Brutality. Taste it. Opponent, if you would politely taste it, that would be super. I think they're just dead, right? Alright, oh god, make it stop. Oh, always healed all this. Always healed this too. Alright, you go to 5, and you're just dead. Yeah, you're very dead. I could, like, path this token, too, if they weren't dead. But they're dead. Combat. I could do more damage. She, look, Mentor kills so quickly. We didn't even need to draw that, right? No, we didn't even need to draw that. No, we did. They were at 7. Okay, yeah, we didn't need to draw that. We needed to draw a spell. Gotcha. Burn's so easy. Not a hard matchup. Didn't sweat at all there. I don't know why you think I would sweat. And, like, actually the way that game played out is kind of why I didn't want Path. I may want Path more on the draw because they board out a lot of creatures in the play, and so, the counter spells get a little bit worse. So, like, for instance, I don't know if I'm going to have time to hold up both Spell Pierces. That's kind of bad. Discard spells are a little worse on the draw. I think I want all the removal spells on the draw. Maybe we're just going to have less time for cantrips, so we'll just like, cut a cantrip. Calculated sideboarding! Last time I did the math and said, IDK how I die here, opponent had the one-of Goblin Grenade to fuel his Lava Boy. That's busted. Busted. Goblin Grenade. If I get Goblin Grenaded, then you got it. I'm just glad I'm playing Burn with this deck rather than Phoenix, because I feel like this deck has such a better chance. Alright. Alright. Opponent is in the tank. But whether or not they want to play first. I was at exactly 7. You don't hate to see it. Although Mo, you have just bad experiences with Burn in general. Opponent, please. It's not that complicated. You just have to decide if you want to play first or draw first. It's not that hard of a decision. Now after I found our Lord and Savior. Is that Pyromancer Ascension? That's our Lord and Savior, right? Oh, God. Unearth is kind of bad. Oh, chat, are we supposed to keep or mull this? The discard spell's so good. But not on the draw. I think I'm supposed to mulligan this. I don't want to mulligan this. I hate mulliganing. Zurin Orb? Sure, dude. Is that even legal in Modern? I'm the lightning in his hand. It's out of my face. Yes, it's good. I don't know if this was the bottom, though. Maybe the cantrip? We just, like, don't even want anything. Oh, we want a threat. Yeah, we want a threat. Yeah. Yeah. We could bottom the land. That's kind of aggressive. I actually think I'm going to do it. Alright. Yeah. Bottom the land seems fine. I can, like, play island, and then we can spell pierce or opt. Or if they play a creature, we get to just shock. Push it. Push it real good. Alright. Come on. Sometime today, opponent. I would like for you to take your turn. They're really in the tank on this whole burn deck. Must be hard lava spiking people. Alright, yeah, that's fine. Take my one. Thoughtseize. Yeah, I'm willing to take some damage to Thoughtseize. What you got? Rift Bolt, Skewer, just got a bunch of bolts. We're not going to take Lightning Helix because I don't care. We are going to take Lightning Bolt because it makes the rest of their hand really awkward. Alright, that's what we know. Go. Because, like, next turn they get to, like, fetch and Helix us and attack for 2. Like, okay. They don't even want to do it. I'll take my 1. Unless you're going to fetch after blocks. Like, I don't understand. Yeah, what are you doing? Why did we wait till attacks? You were pretty priced into this line. Okay. Now we're in super good shape. Because we get to spell pierce one of their things. Assuming they are interested in hardcasting stuff. Yeah, which I think they are. Okay, we're going to spell pierce push, and then we're just in great shape. Because we're at 10, and we're not taking any damage. Oh, Helix? Jesus. Alright, yeah. Well, that shuts off the, like, we know they have Rift Bolt Skewer, and so none of that is turned on. Yeah, let's just push this. Cast, kill that. Goodbye. Kill all your stuff. Your stuff dies. Interacting pretty well. Exile Rift Bolt, pretty cool with that. We have a Force of Negation. Sure, let's just pass. So they can Rift Bolt us. We could force pitching opt and then spell pierce. I'm kind of into that. I think I'm really into that, actually. Yeah, goodbye opt. Like, we need hella time. Ooh, and we need, like, threats and stuff. We need help. We need a JVP. Spell percent. Alright. Stop! Stop drawing spells! What do we got? A Force Negation. That doesn't do much. Alright. Now, we know they have Skewer, but we're still at a pretty high life total. We're in this, like, top deck war situation. Okay, we'll take my 3. Opt. Don't hate to see it. Ugh. Jeez. Sure. Got it. I'll take more healing salves. The more healing salves, the better. We've cast a lot of healing salves. Play some lands. Oh my gosh. Not mind a Jace Vryn's Prodigy. Alright, we know none of the cards in their hand. They have 1. It's at least 3 turns before we die, but like what we've cast like 4 healing salves. We gained 12 life. And you're just like throwing spells at us. We're not really doing anything. Take on my play. Cast a spell that does 3 damage. Oh god. All right, fine. Actually, this could help us because we're kind of behind on cards. I'm fine taking 2. Collective Brutality. All right, I'll take that. Yeah, okay. Escalate 2 modes. I'm going to do this and this. Cast that. You. Discarding that. The Force Negation just feels kind of hard to pair, and we don't really want to 2-for-1 ourselves like anymore this game. They've just drawn like a lot of heaters. This is like Exhibit A, why this matchup is bad. Alright, they're passing. Plan around Force of Negation. What a master. That hurt. Alright, go. They have not drawn a land this entire game. Okay. I guess I just want to pass. Snapcaster Mage. Alright. Watch him just draw a bolt. Just like literally stopped at 3 lands, have drawn all spell sets. Alright, path that. Path that, all on the floor, path that. Golly. You got a bolt? Am I dead? Sure. Exactly 3 lands. Okay, yeah, that's just bad, but jeez. I mean, we cast a lot of healing salves, and still the game was not competitive. Because they stopped at exactly 3 mana. Never drew a land again. Fulminator would look good there. We could have blown up the stupid dual land. But I guess we couldn't have cast it for most of that game. Because I put that land on bottom and never drew another one. So awkward. Why does my freaking window keep moving? Why is this happening to me? Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I mean, none of the decks I ever play can be burn. They have to draw lands at some point, right? No, they do not. We're on the draw again. Okay, here we go. We're not going to play against burn. It's going to be great. Shea Strassman? I don't get it. Mold of 5. Alright, well, discard spells are good against mold of 5s. Breeding Pool, is this like an infect creature? Just tap land. Is this Neoform? I don't know. Let's find out by discard spelling them. Boop. Neoform? Neoform. What the hell? Alright. So they can always Noxious Revival the Eldritch Evolution back, but they have no way to cast it. Alright, yeah, take care of that. This is going to be a pretty slow hand for them, I imagine. The Life Goes On doesn't have a super high amount of text. They didn't draw land, which is good for us. I think I'm going to Serum Visions to try to find more interaction. Force of Negation being the premium. Teferi's not great. I think I'm going to bottom both of these cards. Neither of these really have text. We have a Fatal Push, though. We're going to push them. Push it real good. Alright. Not doing anything. I think I'm going to play Mentor and just hope they don't have anything. And then I'm going to snap the Inquisition on the next turn. Here's a Mentor. Like, I just really want to get a good clock going. I think that's more important than interacting one turn earlier versus later. Yeah, see, we're getting a Serum Visions action going on. And, like, we get to take maybe Noxious Revival or whatever. I think we're just going to be able to interact pretty well. One card on top, one card on bottom. I wish we had another discard spell so that we could actually Teferi plus and, like, discard them on their draw step, but we cannot do that. I don't think my life total super matters here. Gonna grab a black blue land. Yeah, I think we're gonna play this. Shock. Snapcaster Mage. Target Inquisition. Okay. Okay, and it is kind of nice that Mentor kills so quickly. Alright, always yield, always yield. Wish I would auto stack these. Where's Arena when you need it? The sizing of MTGO is off a little still. Alright, thanks for letting me know. Let's... Oh, jeez. Sorry, this keeps, like, effing up on me. Thanks for letting me know, Ace. I wish I had, like, it would lock to the screen, but it won't for me. So you have Spirit Guide. You're missing a mana source. I guess I actually need to think about this. So if we try to constrict them on mana, they're just still a source away. So we take Neoform, they can Noxious Revival it back, and then Serum Visions into something. Life goes on. So if we take this, they Noxious Revival it back, untap Serum Visions into a land, next turn they have it all. Alright, let's just take the Neoform. Make them do that. And then we're going to opt, looking for a discard spell. Always yield. Okay. Discard spells. I do not want that. Snapcaster Mage. Not super interested in Snapcaster Mage either, but that's okay. So we have Snap Opt next turn. And we are going to pressure their life total, which is pretty good in the matchup. I assume this is going to be a land. Some kind of mana source. Okay. I guess we're also looking for Force of Negation, right? So we don't want to spew all our blue cards, but we have plenty right now. Question is, how many 1-mana spells do I have to cast to actually kill them? Like, can I, like, Serum Visions Fatal Push into something? I don't really know. Oh, they just conceded. Okay. Busted Neobrand deck is busted. That's, it's a lot better. It's a lot better. Playing out way better than we expected it to. I wonder if Fulminator is good in the matchup for that reason. I feel like this card is just a house if you get to cast it. Like, oh my god. Definitely interested in more copies of this. Definitely interested in more copies of this. This card seems like it has next to no text. I don't really know what their sideboard plan is for me. Maybe they have Ley Lines of Sanctity. Oh god, Push has like no text. Like maybe Path at least has some text. Oh god. I guess they can try to fight a counter war with me. Like, Teferi is good in that spot, exactly. And, like, we have some pretty bad cards. We could take something and surgical it. Like, we could have the Thoughtseize surgical plan. It's not a great plan. I don't love it. But a lot of our options kind of suck. Like, a lot of these cards are really bad. Like, Path is not good. Like, look, I just, like, don't want any of this stuff. And we only want, like, these cards. I'm legitimately considering fulminating them. Unearth seems awful. Unearth seems like one of our better cards. Like, we need threats. Like, we have all these dead spells. We need threats. Surgical seems good. I mean, they seem better than other stuff. Alright, put them back in the deck. We have 8 discard. How do you get a creature in the yard? With JVP. Jace, Vryn's Prodigy. Come on. Collective Brutality? Are you even trying, Zach? Surgical's fine with the discard. I agree. I agree. I'm legitimately about to put Fulminator Mage in my deck. I'm putting Fulminator Mage in my deck. There you go. This pairs with Unearth. What are you talking about? Gosh. I don't even know. I'm just going to leave a Path in my deck. We're going to try this. JVP, at least Unearth cycles. Yeah, Unearth, yeah, there you go. Unearth even cycles. Come on. It's like you're not even trying. This does not have a force, but it has a Collective Brutality. Is that enough? I do not think that's enough. We're mulliganing. I mean, okay. Keep. I don't think we need 2. Alright. We got a plan. It's not a good one. They rolled to 5 again? Alright, cool. Brian was busted. It had no playable cards in it. Having a discard spell here is pretty nice. Chancellor of the Tangle. You got it. Chancellor of the Tangle is like the broken card in that deck. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have 6. Maybe I should put the Fear of God on him. You got an Allosaurus plus Neoform. Summoner's backed. Alright. Player A has moved all in. have the thing. Okay. Now they have to kill me this turn, so they can't pass. I guess we just sit here. Okay, you drew 14. Am I dead? You're at 20. It's like, I've whiffed with this deck entirely too much. And like, if they packed, you have to kill me this turn. Yup. Although they're on the Life Goes On version, which fizzles a little bit less, I think. Yeah, this is a really interactive match. Modern! Yeah, we don't have enough Force Negations in our deck. That's probably one of the first changes I've made. Is Force Negation feels like honestly one of the best cards in this deck. I feel like I kind of want like 3 or 4 of those. I'll take another one on the sideboard. Easy. Spirit Guide. Deal. 2 Spirit Guides. Also deal. Metamorphose. Okay. Thanks for sharing. Maybe they're still Lightning Storming. That'd be kind of cool. Because then we could just pitch 3 lands. Hope that works. It's a bad plan, but the deck doesn't play a billion lands. Alright, another Morphos. Why are you Morphosing? Shoal with Chancellor of the Tangle. Okay, drew 7 more. Down to 16 cards. Okay, and Serum Visions. Busted. They could have 4 Semi-Spirit Guides and Morphos to live next turn? They could. But they've already pitched 2 and used 2 Morphoses. Are we done? Did you die? Did you seriously just die? Incredible. What a busted deck. Seeming Spirit Guide. Alright. Yeah, like a Faithless Looting or something? I don't understand. Metamorphose. Okay. Make red. Okay. You drew the card. I guess if you have Noxious Revival, that's pretty good. Alright, there you go. You drew the last bit of your deck. You've used 2, though. I don't know how you're going to make enough mana. 1, 2, 3, 4. You've used all 4. You have to have another Morphos, which kills you. So you have to have a Lightning Storm. Pitching 7 lands. Alright, we're going to try it. Wait. It doesn't bolt for each land? I'm legitimately going to try to fight this. Anybody know how many lands Neobrand plays? Off the top of your head? Are they going to have enough to kill me plus I have 3 lands? 15 if I remember correctly? Alright, Dom. If they have 15... Wait, no. There's no way they play 15 because they just can't kill me. X is 3 plus the number of charge counters. Oh, no. It puts 2 charge counters. Alright, so it deals... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... 18, 21. Alright, yeah, that's plenty then. I just have no idea how this card works, I guess. I always just concede to it. 1 in play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think they can fight this. But I kind of want to try it. We're going to see if they skimped on lands, I guess. Six charge counters. I thought each one was a bolt. It turns out each land is a shock. But like it starts out as a bolt. Lightning Storm's such a freaking weird card. I don't even know how to put charge counters on this thing. I legitimately have no idea. Oh man. Never cast this card on Mode of my life. Alright, so let that happen. Pitch a land. This is probably just clowning around, but I really want to do it. Pitch it at you. Face. Should have mulled an all-in hand. Yeah, can we actually fight it? I don't even think we could, right? 9. No, we could have if there was all. Oh, no, they're pitching response. You said, why waste our time? Because you don't know how your own card works. Yes, to you. This is fun. I can't believe they're salting at me in the chat. Discard a land card. I'm gonna put the Fear of God in him. That one. Go. Die. My opponent is not amused. At all. I planned for this. Yes. Alright, fine. You killed me. No! Darn. I died. Begin sideboarding. I don't think Purge does anything. I don't think these cards actually do anything. Purge clicks a bit. Your opponent is killing you turn 1. They have no right to be angry. You're salting off here is silly. I mean, whatever. I get it. That's literally never going to work. Shut up. Would you like to play first? Yes. I forgot that I like... How do you close chat? I used to hide chat all the time. Hi, chat. Goodbye. I have no interest in talking to you. Do we keep or mull this? We're probably supposed to mull this. It has, like, functional mana, but, like, they're trying to kill us on turn 1, so I'd rather try to mull for, like, a force or a discard spell. Mulligan. Force or discard spell. How about force? Keep. Keep this. Pitch this Unearth. Done. I'm telling you, it's much better for your mental health to just, like, hide chat all the time. Let you have so much more fun. Alright. Darkslick Shores. Serum Visions. Try to find discard spells. Oh, perfect. I think I'm going to top both these things. I wouldn't mind. No, I don't think I want the second cantrip. We already have a cantrip. I kind of want just like a land. Interested to see if I get like pacted or whatever. Go. I feel like this combination of force, like of discard spells plus force, is going to make this matchup pretty hard for them. Doop 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 doop. Veil of Summer. Okay. It's a pretty good one. What is this? Is this the effect zone? We're going to see how many Veil of Summers they have. Okay. I do not think they have another one. I would like to force that. Pitching a Snapcaster Mage. Goodbye. My turn. So now we can snap Serum Visions. Yeah, we're gonna snap Serum Visions now. Put like a clock into play while like still cantripping through a deck. Hallowed Fountain. Yes. Snapcaster Mage. Target Serum Visions. Veil of Summer's a nice pickup for the Neoform deck. I didn't think about that. Although, they're already pretty constricted on mana, so I feel like it's probably not good enough. Collective Brutality plus Force of Negation. I think Force of Negation should lock this up. I'm going to bottom this, top this Force. Top. Like, I'm fine having a cancel for the rest of the game. While they, like, try to rebuild. Oh, they just want to concede. Okay. Bye. Both teams played hard. All right, we're 1-1. Rallying back. Yeah, Veil Summer's sick. I love chat. Why do you love chat, Zach? It's so toxic. People have nothing constructive to say. Like, I'm sorry your card is clunky online, but I would do that in paper. Just check to make sure you're playing a high number of lands. Because, like, it requires you to have, like, 12 or 13 lands in order to actually, like, do this thing. And, like, if I kept the hand with 7 lands, I think you actually do die. Like you say, it's never going to work. But if I kept the 7-land hand, I think they were dead. Oh, my God. Magic Online. I'm not asking a lot out of you. Apparently I am. This update is rough. Alright. Would you like to play first? Nothing will make me happier. Cannot cast my discard spells on turn 1. This mana base is rough. Mulligan. Alright, we can cast our discard spells on turn 1, right? But we don't actually have it. We'll push a push to the bottom. Done. Alright. We're gonna hope push is good against this Ikite deck. Who? Ikite. Yeah, I think it's pretty clear that we want this one. Serum Visions. They're gonna be like, oh no, Grixis Shadow. Blah, 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 blah. No, that would require my deck to be playable. Well, this is crappy. I want, like, these cards, but none of them are lands, so I feel like I have to push them. Go! Can't remember the last time I saw a person win round 1 of a Modern League. I won round 1 of my last Modern League, right? People are never toxic with me? Well, I'm jealous. Apparently I'm just, like, toxic. Oh, well, now I feel dumb for pushing the pushes. Spirits. I'm going to push that. Whatever you're about to cast is going to get pushed. I don't care what it is. Land. Tilt. Cast. Fatal push. Look at that. Go. Should have kept the 3rd push. Should have soul read that push was going to be good. Kept it. Should have known it was not going to be a Tron. I mean, there's actually real merit to that, because, like, the decks, like, the hand, I guess, okay, I'm sorry. The decks that double push is beating, triple push is probably good against. So, there's real merit to having kept it there. Hey. I'm going to push that, too, in case you're curious. Actually, just kidding, I'm going to Inquisition you. Because there's no way this is your best creature. Lerp-de-derp-de-derp. Oh, no! Force of Negation. Ew, and Giver of Runes and all this stuff, and Spell Queller and crap. Well, darn. We're going to take Giver of Runes. Go. Gonna need to hit some land drops. It's kind of awkward because, like, I really want to, like, be able to push Surgical Selfless Spirit, but I don't think that's going to happen in this game. Unless they draw specifically the 3rd land, in which case that might work. Push it. Now push it real good. For deck playing this many cantrips, we sure are having a lot of trouble hitting our land drops. Like, I don't feel like I'd really have this much problem with Phoenix. Okay. They drew the 3rd land. Decided not to hold up their Queller. So they have Double Force Queller. That card does not have a lot of text. Let's see. Oh, cool. That's a good one. This 3rd land's not very good. Wouldn't mind getting Force Negation. It's 2 for, like, it's them 2 for 1ing themselves. It's not very good in this matchup. Can this from my graveyard? Crap! I just want to animate their Selfless Spirit to black. Maybe we were supposed to top that land. You guys really want a white land. Oh, wow. That's pretty depressing. Alright, probably cycling this Unearth now. See if they flash this in just to pressure. There's a reasonable chance they do. I think they might should. Realistically, like they have Force of Negation already, and like they're like I just kind of want to tempo me out of this game. I feel like if you let me get my footing, like it's the way you lose the game. But they don't seem to agree. Who am I to tell them how to play their deck? I have a bunch of cards that don't have a lot of text against them. Cycling. Inquisition. Alright. Jeez. Inquisition. This is probably good enough for them to Queller. But it turns on my Teferi if I draw a white land. Which is the reason I'm doing it. Because, like, I get to, if, like, I get to do all this, I get to Teferi, bounce the spell Queller, and they can't flash it back in, and I get to Inquisition them, which is pretty gross. But we might just die in the meantime. Take 4, go to 7. Looking for a white fetch. Mutavault's pretty scary. Either well, too. Okay. Take 4, 5, 6, go to 1. Flip, flashback. I don't know, sure. I don't think I can win, but we'll play it out anyway. Had to wake up in the middle of the night to catch you live. Oh, I'm sorry, the burden one. This is why I posted videos to YouTube so that you don't have to work so hard to get me live. Next time I'm facing Draconic on MG, I'll make sure to keep all my chat totally toxic. Fair. Thanks for the follow of the burden one. That means a lot. We are getting bodied by spirits. We've drawn a lot of cards not very good in the matchup. Not really sure how I want to sequence next turn either. Mutavault, take 6, go to 1. I refuse to block. I don't think we win this game by blocking. Island. What does Island do? I don't know. Draw a card. Yikes. Well, we literally can't use this, so let's flip. So we know they have Force Negation, but we can't really Spell Pierce it. Push. I don't think we have any outs. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think there's any way out of that. Like, we can Serum Visions, but I don't even know what we're looking for, and they still have Force Negation. Ugh. That sucked. Alright. All the cards that we had in our hand need to get out of our deck. I want anything that removes a spell, or that kills a creature. Everything that kills a creature, get in my deck. Does this kill a creature? No. These don't kill creatures. This kills creatures. Might bring this in, too. Blow up some Mutavaults. Yeah, I'm in. I'm in. Blow up Mutavaults. Also pressure their mana base, because their mana base kind of sucks. Maybe I'll bring this in, too. You don't even know me. I'm an animal. I'm wild. It's like all these cards are bad. Bad. I guess all these cards aren't that bad. Alright, we're only bringing one Fulminator. We okay with this? Pushes, Inquisitions. I think all the discard spells are good because, you know, it can kind of let us know what's up on getting, like, not getting blown out by flash creatures, and it just kind of can function early on as a removal spell for creatures. The Teferis are pretty bad, but they seem better than, like, Fulminators. Alright, we're just gonna try it. We're going to try it and hope we don't die. I feel like this should be one of our good matchups, right? Like, this, like, clunky creature deck that, like, gonna get caught by discard spells more often, gonna get caught by removal spells more often. Like, this feels like a deck that this Esper Mentor deck should be very good against. So, I am curious as to why that game 1 felt so very hard. Like, I get it, we drew a bunch of bad spells, but, like, geez. We should play this game off all basics. Keep. I mean, I'm not really interested in anything else. I guess we are. Blood Moon me, clown. Like, I'm not interested in having double blue, right? If anything, I want, like, double black. Fetch. Let's make sure, let's check this roster of stuff here. Yeah, like, we can't cast our Fulminator? Okay, cool. Grabbing a swamp. There's nothing we can actually grab to help us cast Fulminator either. Take your Aether Vial. Thalia, ew. Rest in peace? Am I okay with just having a looter? I don't really know. I think I am. Am I? Like, am I okay just having a looter the entire game? Do I care about this rest in peace? I don't think that I do. I don't think I do. I'm gonna pretend that I do not care about that rest in peace. If I do care about the rest in peace, then rip me. Quite literally, rip me. That's what they're going to do. And naturally, the Aether Vial's on top of their deck. It was not. I'm so lucky. Alright. Island. Jace. Go. We have a Merfolk looter. And actually, if they play a creature here over Rest in Peace, there's a chance we could just like kill it, fetch, flip JVP, and then we don't care. Cool. That's fine. Although, well, like I said, we still may not even want to flip it. Yeet. Serum Visions. Alright, well, I'm going to play Monastery Mentor. Monastery Mentor. And we're going to pass. I don't think I'm going to want I don't think I want to loot now. I am going to want to loot later. And like now it's just like awkward to hold up this well, we didn't know about that. We knew about Seachrome. Now it's awkward to hold up this Spell Queller. I think this is what we know out of their hand. These 3 cards, so they have 2 unknowns. Would suck if they have a removal spell here. Please don't have a removal spell! I think if they spend 2 mana playing Rip, then you're just so far ahead. Yeah, I agree. I think I'm very far ahead on the board. Oh, God. Actually, not oh, God. We can block that pretty easily. Draw. I think I want to keep spells. Yeet. Alright, well, I'm God. So, let's lead off with a Serum Visions. Alright, always yield, always yield. Oh, Teferi is kind of nice. Snapcaster Mage is less nice. Bottom, put on top. We can also just play another Monastery Mentor. Kind of cool with that too. Gosh, there's so many lines here. So if we loot, the world's my freaking oyster. I just don't know what's correct. Like, the second Monastery Mentor just races so freaking well. I didn't even realize we drew that. Maybe I wouldn't have topped the Teferi. Double Mentor, you can't kill them. Alright. You're the Sublist guy. I'm going to fetch and shock, though. Like, I don't think he can effectively race us either, so I'm just going to fetch shock. I think. I don't know. Do I even want any other sources? I kind of want a Watery Grave. I might just grab an island. I'm an animal. Gosh, I kind of want a shock. I don't want to get raced. I really don't want to get punked out. I really don't want to get punked out. We're gonna play off all basics this game because I really don't want to get punked out. Combat. Attack for 3. I don't know what the odds that we actually kill them next turn is. It doesn't seem super high, but we have 2 spells, which is kind of a lot. 2 spells, 2 mentors, like pretty gross. And we have a Fatal Push for the token. This is gonna make it pretty hard for them to win, I think. Especially having a Merfolk looter. Selfless Spirit, that is big fine. I'm not planning on blocking your guys' Saint Draft anyway. Maybe I am. No, I'm not. I'll take my 6. You got me. Taking my 6. Okay. My turn. So we can, like, push this. Not super... Oh, I should have looted. I super screwed up. I should have looted past that already. Crap. I suck. Let's start with an Ouch. Oh, God. Oh, there's 2 mentors. Make it stop. Oh, no. Oh, he's healed. Oh, he's healed. Oh, gosh. Make it stop. Teferi. Ooh, okay. Sure. Let's loot. Alright, yeah, discard Fulminator. Glad we looted. Because now we get to opt. Oh, God. Make it all stop. Oh, God, no! I just don't understand. That was probably super inefficient still, too. I do not want that. Goodbye. Serum Visions, I do want that. Alright, so we can push this out of the way. Does that kill him? 5, 10, 14. We're a couple points short. We tried. Whatever. Cast. Move. Oh, no! Ah! There we go. Combat. Yeah! Go to 2. The turn's yours. I don't know what wins, but I'm sure it's something. Block. I will block. Worship would be a pretty good one, right? I don't really have an out to worship. If they just have worship. Alright, they can no longer cast worship. This game has ended. Got him. Mentor things. Can you play humans, Nicholas? I will play humans probably, I don't know, next 2-3 weeks. Humans is fine. Got him. The Mentor is sweet. I love Mentor. I wish we had Cabal Therapy in the format, though. Fulminator looks pretty embarrassing there. The Fulminator Mage is probably still better than the other cards on our sideboard, though. I don't really know. I don't want to play versus Dredge with Therapy. That's fair, Dom. That's fair. I just love Therapy, okay? Like, Cabal Therapy is a freaking sweet card. We have Cabal Therapist. I mean, the card is pretty bad. The card is quite bad. I don't know. Is Cabal Therapy really too good for Modern? I guess. Like, Dredge is so stupid, though. Let's just ban Dredge. Like, can we have Cabal Therapy and just, like completely nix Dredge? Dredge is just such an unfun deck anyway. Ugh. This hand's a little slow on the draw. If we don't draw a Black Source really quickly, I think this hand's a little slow. And we can easily get caught by the Thalias we know they brought in. I think this is a pretty clear mulligan. Removal spell, action. Don't hate it. Probably bottoming this Unearth. Which kind of sucks, but Unearth is easily the worst card in this hand. Alright, what you got for me? Turn 1, Vial? Giver. Okay. God, thank God Giver isn't Mother Runes. I would really hate to have to path it here. The fact that I don't have to path it is so nice. Shock. Black Thoughtseize you. And your 4-card hand. Unsettled Mariner, Thalia. I don't super care about Mariner. I think I care a lot more about Thalia. Then the next turn we like spend 2 mana to path, and then we untap and we get to Teferi, the Giver, and we're just in very good shape. What did they draw? Oh, they're just beating down first? Like, there's no way you don't play Mariner here. JVP. Ooh, that's a pretty tempting one. All Alright, yeah, we're definitely playing that. That's way better. That's way, way, way better. JVP, go! Being able to use our mana efficiently, on top of, like, getting a looter down earlier, I just think it's all way too good. Does this do abilities, too? Yeah, it does. Blech. Yeah. Okay. They drew the land. That kind of sucks. Is it insane of me to just play Mentor here? Oh, Inquisitioning is nice. What does Inquisition do? Does Inquisition let me path JVP path? So fetch a land is third. Inquisition gets exiled. It does not. They don't have like a super good clock going on. So we could... There's a lot of things we could do. Does it all start with a loot? That is the real question. I think it all starts... I think it all starts with me... Oh, gosh. You pay 2 mana to Inquisition. Is that good? I don't think so. How are you still on? Go to bed? I'm going to be on for a while. It's 10 o'clock. It's so early. It's quite the pickle, isn't it? I really want to force out... the Spell Queller. So, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna play Mentor. Yeah, we're gonna play Mentor. We're gonna get this Spell Quellered. And then try to draw a white source, I think. Because, like, I want to do things that make him cast the spells that don't get taxed. Alright. Now we're going to take, like, 4. Obviously, this plays right into their plan, but, like, we get to loot, and then we get to, like, snap path, and we draw a white source, which I'm pretty into. Well, maybe not. Oh, gosh. That was a good draw. Draw a card. Alright, we have to get rid of this Inquisition now. There's a white source. Ouch. So we can path here. White 1. Okay. Be the 1. Yes. So that gets gone. Okay. I think I'm actually okay with this. Protection from black. Why would you do that? Strange. How very strange. And then we can actually just flip and plus. What is this thing? Plus is to 6. They'll have 3. And they have to attack it for like a bunch. And we can still Teferi pick up. So we play tap land. What is this? Is this power? Does this check its power? It does check its power. That's kind of sick, actually. We can shock. Opt. I guess we're pretty low. All right, fine. Let's just do this. Yeah, discard the land. Could discard the opt. We'll discard the land. All right, this is super tough. Plus on Queller. Yeah, sure. And then we'll tap this mana. We'll take 3, go to 4. Yes. But we really just need to be able to kill the spell caller. Then we get a blocker back on the ground, and then we can try to cover the Mausoleum Wanderer. Oh no. Does this kill me? I don't think it does. Right? No, it does. 4, 6, 7. Ugh. Rattle Chains. That was a hell of a last card to have. 2, 4, 6, 7. Yeah. Golly. They just had all the effects. I don't know. Maybe I punted that. It felt kind of close, but like our deck just felt way too clunky on the draw. Like on the games we were on the play felt usually pretty good, but on the draw we just felt glacial. Like there, like I literally just couldn't stabilize because I couldn't. Like I had to discard, and then they had the Giver of Runes that was already down and in play, so I had to target that. And then they had Baroner. Like if I was just on the play, like I don't think we get punked out like that. Keep. Force Negation's great. It's going to carry us this game. I went in at 6 today. IDK, this is past my bedtime. Dude, fuck going in at 6. That's way too early. Yeah, I went in at like 9, 10 or whatever. Whenever I showed up. Alright, Island, go. Snow-covered island specifically. Not irrelevant. What am I doing? Am I just shock going? I think so. Let's just shock past the turn. I get the impression this might be the Whir deck, given that they have snow-covered islands. Could also just be Phoenix. If it's Phoenix, we want to be able to push their thing in the ice. It is, in fact, Phoenix. Okay. Pretty interested in what the Phoenix match looks up. We have Force Negation for their... Oh, they don't have a land. That's so good for us. We have Force Negation for Aria Flame. So Spell Pierce. Not super into Spell Pierce. Maybe I'll take it. Because it pitches to Force. I'll take it. Pitches to Force. That is the bar, as we all know. Fetch. Grab a Plains. Not looking to play too much with my life total here. Jace. I think we're going to let it die if they kill it, just because we have Unearth in our deck. Although I do really want a land, so maybe we might. We might force like a removal spell if they find a red land. Oh, they just conceded? Sure. Jeez. They are not interested in playing this game out. Alright, well, against Phoenix, I think we want Path. I think we want Celestial Purge. I think we want Narsets. We might want Engineer Explosives. It does blow up Aria. I'll take Engineer Explosives. And maybe Collective Brutality address isn't great. But it might be okay. Alright, what sucks? Surgical's good. Unearth is probably good because our creatures are super squishy. I don't love Force of Negation, actually. Maybe it's okay. It feels like a lot of our cards are pretty good. Maybe Unearth actually sucks. Like, we're not really trying to fight on this Unearth axis, right? So, if we're not trying to fight on the Unearth axis, Force Negation... Is it better than Spell Pierce? Spell Pierce is pretty bad. I don't love Spell Pierce. Maybe we can keep out Force Negation. What are they going to be doing for us? We're a fair deck. They're going to be, like, bringing in some counter magic, bringing in some, like, slower stuff. I don't know how many bolts they're going to leave in. They saw Jace Vryn's Prodigy, which makes you think they're going to leave a lot of bolts in. But I don't know how much I actually want to counter those. Alright, I'm just going to, like, do this. Although this doesn't let us reanimate our Monastery Mentors. Like, this makes Mentor a little bit worse. We'll try this. We'll try this sideboarding. I'm not an adult. I'm a kid. Bedtime. Yeah, no, I'm definitely a kid as well. What is this adulting thing of what you speak? This sounds great. 2 discard spells against Phoenix is something I'm super into. Discard spells are super good, and we actually have a real clock too. So we get to go like discard spell, then we get to like play a tapped land that loses life. Nice. We even have an Inquisition. Yeah, we're just gonna discard spell them like every turn of this game. They have Spell Pierce. Alright, that's fine. Nope. They could just easily have Thing in the Ice or Ascension here and we're in trouble. Hopefully they have Arya. That'd be nice. Please have Arya. Finale of Promise. Opt. Metamorphose. We're definitely taking Finale. Are we also going to take Morphos? I think we might. Finale. Yeah, let's fetch a swamp and take another spell. I think just pressuring their resources is important. Like, I think there's a chance they feel pressured to use these cantrips. Yeah, I think they're gonna feel pressured to use these cantrips, and that's just a mistake. Removing the counter package for Storm seems questionable. This isn't Storm, right? Bad Thing in the Ice. This is Phoenix, and I think counterspells are pretty bad against Phoenix, right? Why do they fetch? I don't know. We're gonna take the Morphos. It's the broken card. Broken card in their hand. You're no kids. You're a sasser unless you're trying to get married. I mean, if you're in. All right. See, now they're like gonna spew these cantrips, which I don't love. I think I would want to take a draw step in their spot. Well, they left their card on top. It's probably another cantrip. Scour, hit the thing. Okay. They hit Arya. They're pretty low on spells, so I'm not super scared of Arya. Narset. That's fine. I have cast nothing that actually does anything. What are you grabbing? Serum Visions? Sure. That makes sense. Surgical Extraction. Yeah, we're just going to pay a bunch of life. We're going to hemorrhage life, apparently. Monastery Mentor. I don't know if I want to spew the Surgical Extraction on Thing in the Ice, but the thing is, I don't think we actually beat a Thing in the Ice very easily. So, I'm thinking I'm just going to Surgical their Thing in the Ices. And we can, like, snap Surgical later if we get to untap. Maybe that means we're supposed to wait. I don't know. I don't think so. Thing in the Ice. I'm just going to try to Surgical all their threats. What do we get? Oh, you have an Aria Flame? That sucks. Well, it doesn't suck that much. Because you have 2 Serum Visions that you can't really cast well. Alright, let's see. They have Blood Moon in the deck. They're on the Noxious Revival version. They have 2 Force Negations. They're on Double Mountain. 2 Blood Moons, 4 Arclight Phoenixes, only 2 Arias. Makes a lot of sense. Okay. So we just have to race an Aria. I'm fine with it. Resolves. So we're going to snap an Inquisition then next turn. Put more power into play. Probably poke the Narset. I don't think we need to, actually. We just need to kind of kill them. Get them dead. Metamorphose. Steal. Cast their Aria. Yup. Makes sense. 21. Collective Brutality. It's not a bad one. It's just like going to be worse than a Snapcaster Mage, right? Yeah, it's worse than Snapcaster Mage's turn. But we're going to hold the land and discard it to it next turn. If Phoenix Force is bad because you're going to 1-for-1 a lot and you need to keep up on resources, yeah, I kind of agree with that. Yeah, it's also like, I don't even think we care that much about like the Aria here. Like maybe that's insane, but I just don't think we do. Inquisition, yeah. Black. We're going to hit him for 5 here, put him to 12, and then we get to, like, shoot him. I don't know. I think if we draw a spell, we win the game, right? Serum Visions, Morphos. I think the Morphos is how we die. So I'm going to take the Morphos. Combat. Attack you. Attack you. And the next turn we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11? Oh my god, we're a point short. So I assume they're gonna have to tap Fiery Islet. Alright, yeah, let's have 6. Because, like, they're going to want to, like, cast as many spells as possible to make their RE as lethal as possible, but we need them to take exactly a point, or we need to draw any spell. I don't like this line. Why don't you like this line, Tommy? I don't understand. I don't understand how our line isn't, like, most likely to kill them. Like, it puts 3 more power into play, which is more than Collective Brutality would be. No, actually, survival. Okay, they paid 2 life. They're now dead. Unless they can kill me, which they have to hit 3 spells to do. No, they need to hit... Right? No, they need to hit a spell off of this. Puts the top 2 cards. Am I dead? 4 to 11, 5, 6. Yeah, you have to be able to cast 2 spells here. Well, you're dead on board. Although you put both cards on top of your library, so I assume I'm just dead. Point short. Point short every way, huh? Yeah, they put the card on top. Alright, we're dead. Okay, it was 3 points short. Damn. God, we took 2 Morphoses. They had to have Noxious Revival, I guess. Not really much I want to change on the play. Spell Pierce gets a little bit better on the play, I think. But I'm still not really in love with it. I think we're still gonna try to beat him with discard spells. Like I said, they had to find Aria in like those draw steps with those 2 like pretty bad cantrips. So I think we just can chalk that one up to getting a little unlucky. I don't know. I'm not gonna super freak out about losing Aria that game. Push, snap, Teferi. This doesn't have discard spells. Doesn't really have a clear plan. They want to mulligan this. We have a lot of creature removal in our deck. Yeah, I think this hand's noticeably better. Keep. Not in love with the Teferi. Goodbye. Done. Shock. Let's try to find a black source. Serum Visions. Easiest way to find a black source. Digs really deep. We'll top this in case we want it. But we do definitely want the black source. Probably going to opt for a 3rd land and Thoughtseize next turn. You slump. Thoughtseize you. This deck just loses so much life to itself. More like obnoxious revival. You got him. You absolutely got him. Collective plus Snap Surgical would make a spell lethal next turn while limiting their outs. Yeah, but that just deals a bunch of damage. Alright, we just got Force of Negation. Okay, well. I guess we're gonna opt. That doesn't really let us do anything. Looking for a 3rd land to get Mentor into play so we can race. Also looking for removal spells for Thing in the Ice, if that's what their hand does. Like, if they're Force of Negationing me, I can't help but think that, like, they have a Thing draw where they, like, can flip their Thing in the Ice on turn 3. They just have an Embarrassment of Riches. Force of Negation is a fucked up card, yo. I'm telling you. You are not playing enough of that card. It is so good. Like, this deck isn't even playing enough of them. We should probably have, like, 3 or 4 cards so messed up. Jeez, my opponent does not play this deck quickly. Like, I feel like I've been tanking a lot, and we're still ahead by almost a minute. Come on, opponent. We got this. What you in the tank about? My gosh. Now we actually are a minute ahead. Squaw. Snap, Surgical, Morphos, then Brutality takes 2 spells from his hand, plus puts more dudes and power in play. Do we have 4 mana for that? Well, we just die, right? You take so much damage with that line because you have to fetch shock, right? You can't fetch a basic because you need. Maybe you could have. Think about that line from last game. Snap, Surgical, Morphos, lose 2. Then we fetch, lose a 3rd. Yeah, maybe you're right. We have to play the land. Do we have another spell in our hand? We didn't, right? So we just had the Brutality to shock them? Or are we just like, I guess we have to discard them. That takes 2 points off the clock. Thing in the Ice, steal. We have a lot of removal spells for Thing in the Ice. I think I want to play this first. I think I'm going to opt, looking for a removal spell. Thoughtseize. I don't hate that. I'm going to put that on top. Hey, Wolf, 43220. Oh my god. Wolf, 43219. Thank you much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I think I'm going to Thoughtseize too. Aria Flame, Faithless Looting, Lightning Bolts, Serum Visions. 1, 2, 3. It's very unlikely they can flip next turn. So I'm going to plan for them to not be able to. Alright. And then maybe that means I should have played JVP. Thing is, I really wanted to just find a removal spell this turn. But did not end up doing so. Faithless Looting. Weird that they would lead on looting over Serum Visions, because you have a higher chance of finding birds if you lead on Serum Visions. Unless they drew specifically a bird, even then you would Serum Visions. To try to put more birds in the yard. I don't know why they're leading on looting. Because you don't want to discard either of the 2 cards you had in hand either. You discard Force of Negation? I don't understand their sequencing. Why would you sequence Serum Visions after? You discarded the Bolt too? I think you want the Bolt. I'm so confused. Maybe I'm just very dumb. That's very possible. They're like, they're trying to find a land? No, even still you would Serum Visions first. I don't understand a scenario where you would looting before Serum Visions. Put 2 cards on top. Sure. Alright, let's opt. Pretty happy to bottom that. Collective Brutality. Jace, Vryn, Prodigy. Doesn't really accomplish anything. Gross. We're likely to just pick up our Jace. They left 2 cards on top, so I can't help but think that like they're guaranteed to flip. So should we escalate? I don't think so. I think we're just going to expensive duress them. Blood Moon, huh? Lightning Bolt. Serum Visions, take that. Alright. Yeah, maybe we should have. I don't know. They just tapped the island for Blood Moon? Alright, that's fine. We can still draw a push. And if we draw Fatal Push, I actually feel like I'm in pretty good shape. Ugh, that's not Fatal Push. We died. Yeah, maybe the game doesn't play out this way if I play JVP, because I flip, Thoughtseize them. Alright, yeah, they have whatever plus Bolt. Deals a bunch to us. We still have the odd of pushing them, but we're very unlikely to win this game. Couldn't really have played around Blood Moon, because we fetched a basic with the only fetch we drew. Looting was a good draw, too. I think if this match was bad, then we probably do not have a playable deck on our hands. Alright, we know they have a Bolt in hand. They kept the Bolt, sure. Collective Brutality. I mean, we just get bolted. Both teams played hard. And this is why you keep Blood Moon in your deck. Just punks out random decks. Alright, what do we... We're X3? Fine, we'll play the last one. All been close, at least. We've got a game off of all of our matches, so at least the deck's not, like, heinously unplayable, but... If Phoenix is a bad matchup, and, like, it did not feel like those were easy games by any means. We felt like maybe we got a little bit unlucky in that one game, but still, it's just, like... The games where we drew fairly well, they felt like they could compete, and that's why Phoenix is so good. So, this deck's shockingly not competitive, I think. Well, at least not top tier. I'd call it competitive. Got 3 lands. Pretty excited about that. Thoughtseize, Snapcaster Mage. I'm probably going to keep this bottom of the Teferi. I think Teferi is like the biggest swing card for how good it is and how varied it could be. McCloud, bro. Taste it. Another Phoenix deck. Well, Lava Dart. We'll take the Serum Visions. It's the best card in their hand. Gosh, they're doing so much more fun things than us. Tannen, what's going on, man? I'm about to escalate at this chat. Fair. Is the Mentor deck on Stream Decker? I've been jamming in paper, super fun. I don't actually know if I updated it. Let me see. I did not. I'm the worst. I'm the worst. Oh no. Let me update that real quick. Blech. Okay, inside cards. I mean, to be fair, this is my first like hack at it, and I definitely haven't played perfect, but it does feel like all of the matchups are hard. It's kind of like playing blue-eye control in this format. It just feels like all the matchups are hard. Yeah, hopefully it's tapped. Nope. Has Jund really gotten better in the World of Phoenix? I mean, I think Jund is probably better than something like this, because I think Tarmogoyf's in a pretty good spot. Like, Tarmogoyf's pretty good against both decks, both humans and Phoenix, because, like, it just races humans pretty well. And, I mean, it's kind of the same spot with Phoenix, where, like, you just kill Thing in the ice, and then Phoenix needs a long time. Like, they can grind with you, but it takes a long time, so you can actually, as Jund, take the aggressive role. We know they have Flame Slash Lava Dart Finale, so we should just snap Thoughtseize, right? Yeah, I think so. Fetch. Island. I like that they hit a land, too. They did not have many shots at it. White, burp, burp. Probably going to take Finale, because their Finale looks nice here. Being able to flashback both Opt and... Oh, you're just going to kill it? That is fine. I will take the 2-for-1. Thoughtseize you. Magmatic Sinkhole. Look at all these removal spells. I'll take Finale. Go. Yeah, Finale. If they draw the land, being able to Finale for Opt and Serum Visions to make their hand better is pretty good. Jund, great. Squad in your format. Ban drinking. Also see this weekend. It's been a long time since I've seen you, Tannen. I'm playing with Rudy Brixa and Ali Warfield. Pretty busted team. Excited. Renin 6 is gas. I don't know if it's good gas in that deck, but it is certainly something. Shock. Yes, okay. Enter. Okay. Go. There's a chance I can get out of bolt range if they bolt it, but this is pretty obvious since I shocked. There's a chance we like draw surgical or something. You know, see, like they're gonna bolt it. Opt. Find surgicals. Surgicals. Oh, I'll take a JVP. Although it's literally just gonna get blown up. Top, bottom, top, bottom, top, bottom, bottom. Inquisition, sure. It's like the same thing. Inquisition basically does the same thing. Would like to draw an Unearth. That is not an Unearth. Noticeably not an Unearth. Probably are incentivized to Lava Dart here. That's really depressing if they sack a land to kill my monk. What you doing, opponent? What you doing? Oh no, they're gonna bolt the monk? There's no way. Yeah, okay, they're gonna lava dart. Why float the mana then? What are you gonna do on my turn? Oh gosh. Morphos. You're spewing cantrips. Okay. Vryn 6 is okay. Blue-Eye plays less planeswalkers and more reasonable magic cards. Thoughtseize is good against idiots who try to keep all the 4 recipe for Jund being okay-ish. I think Jund is like only fine. I don't think Vryn 6 is busted in that deck by any means. Alright, are you done spewing? Can I please discard you now? Flame Slash. They have Magmatic Sinkhole, Flame Slash, Faithless Looting. Well, I'll take the card that does something. Play this. Whoa. This is I'm playing that land in case you draw Unearth. Because, like, we're going to want to Unearth, Snapcaster, Unearth, Monastery Mentor, and then, like, have mana for a cantrip, I think. Yeah, they're just going to flashback looting. Which is fine, I think. Maybe we should have taken, like, one of the other spells. Oh, an Arclight Phoenix. Ooh. Snapcaster Mage. We can Snapcast Inquisition. Just keep discarding them. Kind of here for it. Snapcaster Mage. Especially because they discarded 2 Arclight Phoenixes. I really do not want them putting those into play. Black. Inquisition you. Flame Slash, Faithless Looting. Alright, take Faithless Looting. Removal spells are not good for bringing back Phoenixes, so they're just going to kill all my stuff. And hopefully they can never bring back Phoenixes. Oh my god, Morphos! What? Oh my gosh. The luckiest! Alright, we're probably dead. This is why Phoenix is broken. Morphos is such a stupid magic card. Surgical! Sick deck, moron! Oh my gosh. What a meme. Alright, yeah, put the cards in my deck that are good. Lots of cards in the sideboard for this matchup. Hate it. Yeah, fine. Maybe I want the counter spells. I don't know. Maybe there's a legitimate chance I want these stupid counter spells. The thing is, they seem so freaking bad. Unearth really depresses me still as well. And so does Mentor. I don't know. I'm pretty happy with this configuration, but wow. Wow. Yeah, the full Rubbins. I'm waiting for Tannen to win that trophy as well. Poor Tannen. You're trying. That dude is hella cool. And a heck of a Magic player. I agree. Thanks for stopping by the stream, by the way, Tannen. You getting back into streaming anytime soon? Or are you just still going to be doing the NRG stuff? Tannen winning a trophy is like knowing how a movie ends before you see it. Takes all the fun out of it. I mean, I'll take a win. I mean, you know, I haven't won an Open in a long time. It's been quite some time. I've lost in the finals recently. Again. Although Tannen knows about that. I might start streaming again soon. Been super busy and out of the country. Oh, that's right. You did go out of the country. With the doggo, too. Took the doggo with you. Did you have a good time? When did you get back from that? I don't actually know what your timeline was for that. I think you told me at one point and I completely forgot. I'm so bad at it. I haven't won an Open in ever. Open in a long time. Look, man. I've lost in the finals twice. That's so many times. I'm the unluckiest. Looting on turn 1. My opponent is a master. Maybe this means they have 2 birds. It's the only time you should looting on 1. They have 1 bird. They should not have looting on 1. Unless maybe they really needed a second land. I don't know. Not very good at Magic. Boop. No. I lost in the finals 3 times in 4 months. That sucks. I wanted to cry. Jeez. SCG has Legacy this weekend, right? It's the Philly Open, so it counts. Here's a JVP. Go. JVP needs to do some fixing of this hand. I missed topping it like 57 times. I'm crying. The unluckiest, chat. I beseech you. Is this a thing of the ice? Oh, this is a thing of the ice because I want to Teferi that! Please be a thing in the ice. I want to send it back to your hand. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, chat. Oh, yes. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. fetch a... If we get Blood Mooned, what is the best course of action? Black? We have more black cards. Black. Teferi. -3. Back to the hand. Goodbye. Alright. I don't really know what I want to loot away yet, so I'm just going to hold off on it. Go. They also aren't super well set up for Blood Moon, but they only really need to fetch one island. No, don't Blood Moon me! Morphos. Oh, they're going to try to bring Phoenix back and kill Teferi. That's fine. I am pretty okay with that, all told. Serum Visions. Because, like, we have a pretty sweet Mentor line next turn of just, like, playing Mentor and Inquisition. It's pretty nice. And then we can fog the Phoenix if they only have one. What are they bolting? Looters. Alright, fine. Path to Exile. I don't hate that path. So, like, we can play Mentor. We can't path the Phoenix in the same turn. But we can't Inquisition them. Kind of want to discard the path. Yeah, I'm going to discard the path. Okay. I wonder if it spooks on me discarding the path. The fact they spewed a bolt on our JVP is kind of nice, though. Oh, well. I drew the White Source. Now I feel pretty stupid. Alright, we're going to try to play around Blood Moon by fetching an island here. Going to do our best playing around Blood Moon attempt. White, here's a Mentor. Black, here's an Inquisition. Make some tokens. Make one token. Hopefully we get to take bolts. Anger the Gods. Healy. Anger the Gods seems like by far the best card in that hand. Although their hand's pretty good. Maybe our turn next turn is actually just Snap Inquisition. Might be Snap Pass still though. Like especially if they see Healy. Okay. No attacks. So we can Snap Path. You can also just play Mentor. I think playing Mentor is bad. So I could just Purge. I'm probably going to do that. We could Purge and Snap Inquisition. I don't hate that. But I kind of want to snap the path. Alright, we're gonna lead off with Purge. Alright, they have a Morphos in their hand. We actually might just Snap Inquisition and like take their Morphos. Stick Dutch. I think I'm gonna do that actually. Yeah, because like if they flip Thing in the Ice without a removal spell, then we just get the Snapcaster back anyway, and that lets us path the Thing in the Ice. So we're just gonna hope they can't do anything about it. Yes. Okay. Yeah, they're gonna Morphos here. Just to do the thing. And I'm gonna hope they don't find 3 spells. That's probably asking a lot. Because like they have a flashback looting available to them too. So it's probably asking a fair bit. But like I said, them returning Snapcaster hand just lets me Snap Inquisition. They have an Arclight Phoenix, that's fine. Combat. We hit him for 4. Attack with all. And like if they miss, we get to go wide around the Thing in the Ice. I don't know. Flashback looting. Yeah, this makes it seem pretty unlikely to me that they're gonna flip Thing in the Ice this turn. Like they just have to run so hot. Saheeli, Arclight. Alright, cool. Tap land, go. Serum Visions, deal. Yeah, I mean let's Serum Visions. I don't really see a reason to play the second Mentor. Like it gives us outs of like Path to Exile and stuff. Snapcaster Mage. That's pretty good. Bottom, top. Can we kill them if we just cast stuff? And I think they're just dead, right? If we just snap path. 4, 5, 6, plus 6, yeah. All right. Snapcaster Mage. Target path to Exile. Okay. Well, this plan worked out, but it felt shaky. This plan did not feel like maybe it was the best line. You're probably screaming at me in chat, but I am really trying to play quickly. Oh, gosh. Go away. I just started off 0-2. I'm glad you guys are doing well. Dragosh 4-1 with Phoenix, close to your list. Did some changes that you talked about. That's sweet. I'm glad you liked it, Teddy. Worcester is a hard place to get to for a majority. Worcester is a hard place to get to for everyone. I've been there like 4 times, and it requires like every method of transportation to get there. I literally go like car to shuttle to plane to bus to train to walking. It's like literally I'm missing like a boat. Like I use every method of transportation to get to Worcester. It's insanity. All right, we're still doing Phoenix. We're still in the sideboard games. I like it. I still like it. Oh, tell me more about how hard it is to get to places we haven't been. Look, you chose to live in New Orleans. As far as I know, you didn't have to live in New Orleans. You chose to live in New Orleans. Don't put this on me. This is not my fault. All right, here we go. This is for the 2-3, for our redemption. And once again, we have played the maximum number of games possible. We have we've played, I think, across both decks I've played today. Man, Modern is so sweet. You get to play, all the matches feel close. All the games are pretty fun. Like, the Neoform stuff was kind of miserable, but overall, this is like, on the net, this is pretty good. This hand is sick. We just need, like, lands. We're literally missing lands. That's it. It has everything else. Oh, God, looting on 1 again, please. No, don't play the right cantrip. We have it bad. All right. I don't live in New Orleans. You live close to New Orleans, right? I'm pretty sure you live close to New Orleans. Don't give me this, I technically live 10 minutes outside of New Orleans stuff. I'm pretty sure you live close to New Orleans. You live in Louisiana. I know that. Yeah, I live Baton Rouge, an hour away. Yeah, come on. I know where New Orleans is. I don't know where Baton Rouge is. Yeah, it's Inquisition, yeah. Big difference. It's only the capital of Louisiana. You're the capital of Louisiana. What is this? We could take multiple lightning bolts out of their hand. And hope we get to take Aria. We could, okay. How greedy is it? Oh, talk me out of this, Tannen. I really, really want to take Bolt. Surgical Bolt. Oh, that doesn't make... No, we have Fry. Never mind. Our JVP still dies. I hate everything. Magic sucks. This game sucks. Fine. Go. I really wanted to take all the removal spells, let JVP live, and hope to just, like... Hope they brick on lands and catch it with the Inquisition on the following turn. But it's just not going to work. It's not going to work. Everything's awful. Update, I'm 0-3. Anarchy Preacher, I have a feeling you're doing something incorrect. You keep losing with Phoenix, and I keep not losing with Phoenix. And a lot of people keep not losing with Phoenix. So I have a feeling the disconnect is something you're doing. You're the cap of Louisiana. Don't do the stupid thing, Drake. Only do that when you play my team. I don't think I've ever played your team, too. Like, speaking of... This is a weird line. I think we're just supposed to duress them, right? Like, I really have no interest in throwing my JVP into a lightning bolt. Really, really not super interested in that at all. Look at your hand. Expensive duress is a lot more attractive to me. You and I have played not on team, though? Yeah, oh my god. When we played, too, I played so bad. Ugh, I'm the worst. Alright, I'm pretty interested in this surgical lightning bolt thing here. Why does Anger of the Gods in their deck? I have so much confusion. Alright, actually, we're going to take the Anger. I lied, we're going to take the Anger. I don't think I care about lightning bolt that much. JVP. Alright, we're going to start running these into lightning bolts. Go. Okay. Manamorphose. Okay. You have an Aria? Oh no. Saheeli. I'm okay with Saheeli, I think so. You take a Lightning Bolt though? Oh gosh. We know they have a Fry. You have to play a bunch of tokens. Everything's awful. Eastman's Prodigy. I think we're supposed to Surgical Lightning Bolt now. Because we know we get it out of their hand. Gosh, they have an Arclight Phoenix? Oh no. Alright. So we know they have a Fry, so that now everything's getting fried. This is going to be a hard one to beat. We have to draw the Purge. Oh, they drew a cantrip? What's it like? We have EE in our deck to cover the tokens too, which is kind of nice. They drew a land. Fry our thing. Make 2 tokens. Our turn. Gross. Serum Visions. Nice. White cards. Oh no. Maybe I played bad. Oh, I knew this was an Arclight Phoenix. Alright, I'm off it. I'm off it. We're not gonna fight it out. We'll call it where it is. Let's see. Do we have any hope in this game? We drew white card. Play land. We get to go Mentor plus push a token. Actually, we might have a chance. No, they have looting. Never mind. They just flashback looting. Never mind. That game's not going to be remotely competitive. All right. Well, we played the maximum number of games, but in the end, all our game 3s did not play out in our way. This deck probably isn't configured how it should be for the current modern metagame. Like, I didn't really want these against Phoenix. I thought I was going to, but, like, the Bolts are already good against us. This is, like, not a realistic plan for taking care of, like, Phoenixes. And I think I just wanted more Surgicals in this spot, which makes sense, I guess. Like, the Unearth thing just is too cute. It doesn't really come up. We never drew the Narsets against Phoenix, I don't think, so that was, like, pretty hard to analyze. The Teferis were pretty bad, and all of our creatures dying to, like, Bolts and Fries was pretty rough. And, yeah, I feel like we'd want, like, a Gurmag Angler or something to, like... Because we can cover everything in the ice pretty well. We have a lot of removal spells. I just want something that, like, survives Lightning Bolt against the Phoenix deck. And I think Gurmag Angler is a pretty good option. Definitely agree with the people that said they wanted Thought Scour. It felt like our JVPs were super hard to flip. Our Unearth sometimes didn't have targets. Like, we just, like, our graveyard wasn't full most of the time. So I think we actually do want Thought Scour somewhere in this deck. And that, like, some of the random one-ofs in the main deck aren't super good. Like, I kind of feel like we could cut, like, a Push. We could cut, like, the Spell Pierce. I'm actually still kind of fine with the Surgicals and the Force of Negations. Gosh, do we actually want Teferi in the main deck? I don't really know what Teferi does for us in the main deck. I think Teferi's a little cute. Pretty happy with the rest of these numbers. Cut, like, at least these 4 cards. Like, maybe we could just make 4 Thought Scours there. And then maybe, like, cut one of these for, like, a Gurmag Angler. I don't know. I think I would want, like, some kind of threat that does not die to Bolts. Like, even though we have Unearth to, like, get our stuff back, I just feel like we never really... Like, the Unearth, Snap Unearth thing, I don't even think I did it once. Like, it just never really came up. Unearth is a good card. We didn't Unearth a Mentor ever, which kind of sucks. So we didn't really get to leverage it that well. I don't know. Overall, this deck has problems. I think you want more Force of Negations, too, somewhere in the deck. I don't really know where. I'm not an Esper Mentor deck doctor by any means, but if I were to continue to iterate on this deck, that's certainly where I'd start. Collective Brutality, I seemed like I wanted it in every matchup. Stony Silence seemed kind of irrelevant, but we never played against Tron. Maybe it's supposed to become like another Fulminator Mage. I don't know. The deck seems like it needs a lot more tuning, but probably Scour over Serum. I don't think you play Scour over Serum. What's up, Broadcast? I'm just getting matchup screwed or draw screwed. Anger. Drake, have you tried drawing lands? Have not. Yixlid Jailer is a Hogak thing. I mean, it is a Hogak thing for the number of them, but, like, it is still, like, a good graveyard hate piece with Unearth. So I figured I would at least give it a try. Tasigur. Is Tasigur better? I don't know. I'd rather have Gurmag Angler because I think it throws down with Tarmogoyf a little bit better. Like, it blocks a 4/5 Tarmogoyf, and Tarmogoyf is getting a little more popular in the format. Anyways, I think that should wrap it up. I appreciate Mo. I appreciate your support. and I'm glad I could play a Sublist for you. Thanks to everybody that stayed, hung out, played some Esper Mentor with me. We played a lot of games with it. We did a lot of things. Ultimately, I don't think the deck was super good. And, yeah. I don't know. It was a sweet deck, but overall, not really where I want to be in the format. WGN, thanks for the 100 bits. I really appreciate it, man. That means a lot. Or girl. Whatever you choose to go by. Thank you very much for the bits. Anyways, that'll wrap up the stream. If you are watching here on Twitch and you have not yet hit that follow button, you appreciate the content I'm making, make sure you follow. It's the easiest way to support me on Twitch. Doesn't cost you a dime, and we'll let you know when I go live. If you're watching on YouTube, then please hit that subscribe button if you're enjoying my content. It's the easiest way to support me on YouTube. Doesn't cost you a dime, and we'll let you know when I post more videos. Other ways you can support me, Team Nova, and the stream is to support my sponsors, which you can see all throughout the stream. Over there, got it right this time, you see the logo for both Mage and Introspective. These are the most recent sponsors that Team Nova has picked up, and we're super happy to work with them. Mage is the, I guess, leader in mobile apps for Magic the Gathering. I think they have the best app out there, at least for iOS. I haven't looked at Android or anything like that. They're coming out with a StockX type app for Magic as well, and I'm super excited about that. It's a nice, safe way to buy cards. And overall, I've been super happy with their work on their mobile apps. Being a mobile app developer myself, I'm kind of picky about them, and I'm really, really happy with their work. Really happy to be sponsored by them and to support their products and see them grow in the Magic community. Download their stuff, check out the early access for their market app, and yeah, give them a little support. Doesn't really cost you anything. I think the Mage app is free and does support Team Nova by just supporting our sponsors. Introspective is a clothing company that supports not just us, but I think some of the other Magic teams as well. They produced our jerseys, and I actually bought some of their clothes as well. Their clothes are pretty high quality. I like a lot of the designs on them. I've actually had multiple people ask me about shirts at work, where I got the shirts for them. I can't even make this crap up. Like, of all the things I wear, they asked where I got some of my Introspective shirts, and I had to, like, explain to them that they're, like, a sponsor for my Magic the Gathering team. It was an awkward conversation, but the clothes are great. I've got compliments on them. You can use Team Nova MTG as a code for 10% off. Please check them out. Please support their stuff. They're awesome. They support Magic. Really appreciate them. The rest of the sponsors you can see beneath my face here. They've the original sponsors are Team Nova. We got Inklin Customs. She did all the Nova tokens. You can still see mine over to the right of me if you're facing me. She also did the logo for Team Nova as well as our playmats, and we're super happy with all the work she's done. You can follow her on Twitter at Inklin Customs, see some of the custom work she's done for some of the customers at some of the big Magic tournaments. She's at most major events. You can check her out. You can see the table with all the tokens all over the place. Her prices are super reasonable, very consistent, and she's super fun and easy to work with. So highly recommend you support her. Check her out. She's awesome. Next up, we've got the In Games, which is a store in Charlottesville that supports Team Nova. I got a link to their storefront below, and you can use code TeamNovaMTG for 10% off singles with them. Everybody likes saving money on singles. I know I certainly do. And it goes towards a good cause. LGS, supporting LGS is always sweet, and they're one of the good ones. So we really appreciate their support. Really, really happy to represent them, and you should check out their stuff, buy their stuff. It's awesome. Hipstersofthecoast.com is the content production website that all of Team Nova writes for. I'll have an article coming up later this week, and so will Team Nova. We have a What We'd Play coming out on Friday. We can see our deck list for the upcoming tournament. And there's plenty of other content, podcasts, and merchandise on hipstersofthecoast.com for you to check out as well. Link, once again, panels below, description below. Check them out. They're great. Managers.com, I believe, lastly, is the rental service I use to play all these wacky decks for you guys. I could not do what I do in Magic without them. They let me test all kinds of stuff on Magic Online. Could not afford to buy all these decks. I would need to buy to test for upcoming tournaments, and so I really appreciate their service. I use them even before being sponsored with Team Nova, and I'm really happy with their service, so I cannot recommend enough. You can use the link below to get started. Use the code TeamNovaMTG for 15% off your first 3 months, and yeah, check them out. You will not regret it. Anyways, thank you all for your support, and I'll see everybody next week.